out there in YouTube land. I love you, my supporters. Thank you, my subscribers. This is straight up political. Donald Trump. I'm gonna tie in DeSantis at the end, and also all his legal woos. Now I'm not gonna mention them all because there's so many of them, and so but I'm just gonna name them by what he's in trouble for. And I may miss a few, but I'm going to get some lotion and some lip gloss. Hello. Okay. So I have an array of goodies up here. I want to talk about Donald Trump, but I want to talk about Meghan first. So this one is going to be a Meghan / Trump. And I wonder who I should start off with. So get with the program. I can't be splitting these up. It's hot. It's hot. Okay, let's talk about Meghan first, and then I'm going to end with Trump. That'll be fair. That way, those that don't want to hear what I have to say about Trump can just bump off. That should work. So I went with gold. Anyway, let's move on. The clock is ticking. So cooking and cleaning and taking care of the household, whatever I'm trying to do over here. And a journalist came on and said that what is going on with the Frogmore Cottage and all of that. And I was like, yeah, I thought that was settled. While we're still talking about that. And something to the effect that Meghan and them thought that they had paid the rent up when they paid the, well, this is my thought up process. I don't know. I tried to get the story, but I heard what Sue said, and I probably should have went back and watched it. But to my understanding that they paid for it and they thought that they had paid up on the rent so that they can just get it anytime they want to. And it was stated that the Queen allowed that. But I'm just trying to figure out why this is a story. Because the fact of the matter is that Harry and Meghan doesn't have it anymore, regardless if they paid for it or not. It's gone. And they wasn't there. They wasn't utilizing it. And are they saying that there's money owed to them? I mean, what is it? That's why I shouldn't even brought that up, because I don't know what's going on. But here's my take on it, and I could be wrong. But the mere fact that we're talking about this has something to do with the Sussex. It has something to do with Meghan. She doesn't own anything. That doesn't belong to her. Frogmore didn't belong to her. It belonged to her husband and her husband's family. And she just had the opportunity to be a part of that for a moment in time, while the time she was acting stupid and still is acting stupid. And so trying to have ownership on something that never belonged to you is weird to me, if that is the case. But why would they care about the cottage anyway when there was never going to go back to work over there? Meghan was never going to do a life of service. No, that was never going to be a thing for her. And so, like someone said on TV, they said she wasn't even in there that long. She didn't even want it. She didn't want the cottage. She knew that she was leaving. Here we go. Here's one. She knew that her and Harry were going to be leaving during the renovation, all that money, but never said, you know what, we can just stay over here for now, Harry, since we're planning on leaving anyway. Ain't no sense of, taking the Queen through all of that and having her give us a cottage when we're trying to get the heck out of here. That's what I would have said, because I would have just felt like, number one, and I got my earpiece on, so I hope this isn't I hope this is great. Is that she was complaining before how small it was. and that they needed some room and all this other stuff. And thank God the Queen gave them a bigger space. But word on the street is Oprah snobbed that one. Not the small apartment, but Frogmore, I believe. I'm not sure. Whatever she frowned upon, she shouldn't have. I don't care which one it was. See how it doesn't matter? The end result is that we're talking about something that Meghan puts in the news so she can be relevant. But me talking about Frogmore Cottage, I'm just trying to figure out why this is a subject, because they left. And if they left and trying to say that, oh, it's theirs or something like that because the Queen left it to them, that doesn't make sense to me. They don't own anything. Everything belongs to King Charles, as you can see, and he just showed you that it's no longer you guys's, and he gave it to his brother, and his brother is no longer, in this big mansion that I'm sure he's sore about. And now he wants his mother's money. This is why I heard, Andrew, where's the money that mom left me so I can pay for this big mansion? No, Andrew is used to a certain lifestyle, and he doesn't want to be demoted. He doesn't want to give up his goodies. See, I need one of them things Meghan got. To give up her goodies. His goodies. No. Andrew wants all his stuff back, and he will serve. He wants his life back, but that one don't exist anymore because of what happened. But the thing about Meghan is that she wants us to believe that the royal family are horrible people, and they treat her like she doesn't exist, or they treat her with no respect because she's the mother of their grandkids that they have never seen. They haven't even seen Lilibet. Here's the kicker. King Charles hasn't even seen his grandbaby, the one that Meghan threw those royal titles on. He hasn't even met them. But he said, oh, okay, if the mom is going to do that, let's write it in the book. It's their birthright. How stupid is that? How stupid does that sound? It's their birthright. You weren't saying that when you were sitting on Oprah's couch, telling us that they was racist. No, Meghan wants everything that goes along with being a royal, except for the work and being a royal. And not just that, but following the rules. As if the rules doesn't apply to her. Or the rules they just don't apply. It's like, no, Meghan, no. Mm-mm. This is how it goes. No, Charles, it's going to go like this. Now, I heard they had 28 or 26 days to tell Charles, okay, if they're coming or not. So they can prepare for their security. Now, I joked about my thing the other day, and I was like, where are we going to stay, Harry, since you told the tabloids where we were at? And, but it's a serious concern because of what he wrote in the book. Because of what Meghan told him to write, and then he wrote it. I just don't think that I would be too happy about people going around saying that I act like I'm acting, or how I am, as far as like a puppet to her. Like her puppet. She pulls the strings. He does. He does whatever she say. How high do you need me to jump? And how long do you need me to jump, Meghan? When do you want me to do it? Before breakfast or after? Harry is in an abusive mental breakdown of a relationship and don't know which way is up. Because I have to wonder, is Harry sitting around saying, Dad, I want to wear the uniform. Dad, I want to be on the balcony. Dad, you know that's where we need to be. Me and Meghan and the kids need to be on the balcony. Listen. Can you imagine Harry saying that to his dad and meaning it after he wanted to run away from this institution? He wanted a family, not an institution. Then they offer you the family half of it, and you and Meghan playing games with it. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want the institution. Remember how he said it? He said, I don't want the institution. So the institution is titles, benefits, the wearing a tiara, wearing beautiful clothes and not having to pay for them, getting on top of the balcony, riding in the pretty golden carriage, waving at the crowd. Oh God, that is historical. Meghan will be there, and this is why, because this is history turning. This is a history turn. This will be written in books, not Meghan. And if she is, it's not going to have a good spot. It's going to say Harry and Meghan. Charles's son was a menace to my stomach because I don't want to miss my other thought. Charles's son, and his wife causing him troubles during this, but here's the coronation. This is going down in historical books of history about it because people are still talking about Elizabeth. And what I don't understand is why Adele and them thought that, I have something to do. Oh, okay. I want to know this. If the people that he asked, and I'm not going to do Trump at the end. If the people that he invited to sing for him turned it down for any reason, that's frowned upon to me. Because I would want to be in that history book that I supported the king during this time. Not I had a concert to do, or not I had another engagement and all this other stuff. And I get that other people are involved, but I'm sure, like if I was going to see Adele in Las Vegas for that particular weekend, all of that would have been shut down. And I would have said, make it happen. I would have told my team that I'm going to sing for the king and I need you guys to make it happen. And I need you to refund everybody during this show or whatever, but I will not be doing residency at this particular time. I will be at the coronation serving my country, if that is our country. I don't know. And my king. That's what I would do. But you have people like Meghan that's making it very difficult for those planning it, for those trying to prepare King Charles for it. And not that she's making it difficult. She has made this about herself. She has become the star of this coronation. And she wants everybody to know that. But like I was saying about all the perks and stuff that goes with being a real royal, Meghan wants those things. Tom Bauer explains that to us in our book. She doesn't want to do the work. She just wants to look like she's been doing the work. She lied to Harry and told him that she was this big humanitarian. That she was over in Africa. I don't know where she was, somewhere, helping someone. But Tom Bauer explains that wasn't what it was. It's in the book. But it's like, I want to be on No Deal or No Deal, but no, I don't want to be on there anymore. It's not making me enough money, and I'm not getting exposed. I don't know. But I do know that everything that she touches, she demolishes it along her path. She went after Deal or No Deal. She did. She said something. I was exposed. But they paid her rent and stuff for a year and helped her out. Probably did give her exposure. But she doesn't see that. It's all what Meghan can get. And now she's trying to pimp Pimp. P-I-M-P. 50 Cent got a really nice pimp song. I mean, it's like, it's really great. Listen to it. It's 50 Cent. And it's got some choice words in there, but it's great. But my point is that that's what she's trying to do. That's what she is doing and trying to do all at the same time. Because why was it so important that she hurried up and got the kids christening after she told us that they wasn't going to get it because of concerns about the color of Archie's skin on the Oprah show? And that, and then she goes ahead and just does it on her own without letting the king know, okay, she's about to do it. And even if she did let him know, screw putting it on the website first. Now, since they are christening and Princess and Prince, now she wants them to have a golden part in the ceremony. I don't remember Charles inviting you to do anything other than to show up. I think if he wanted them to participate in anything, he would have said, and we also would like for you guys to participate. That's not what they said. The invitation is clear. You are not going to be a part of these festivities, only as our guest. And that's how they should be treated. I just don't think that they should take anything away from this historic moment. Because, like I said, if her foot is out, that's too much. She's showing too much. She is. This is not Meghan's coronation. This is not Archie's. First of all, I would be pleased to know that my son's, Archie's, birthday is on the same day or around the same time as my grandpa's coronation. No, not these two. I would have changed it into a positive. But no, she wants her kids to be in it because William's and Kate's kids are in it. And we don't want to feel exiled. Well, you bought a mansion you couldn't afford and decided that, well, you had decided before you left the kingdom that you were going to start talking about them to make money. Yep. Hey guys, I'm out of here. I was going to say this about Trump. Trump is in some very, very major legal trouble. Mm-hmm. And he is letting us know that he may be arrested or will be getting arrested tomorrow. And that an indictment is coming down. I'm assuming that his lawyers has told him that. Here's the deal. And this is what I think. And unless they can stop this, they are taking Trump down. They do not want him to be president again. And they can't go after him in they have to go after him carefully and strategic. And I know his pocketbooks is being met with some major hits because he's in so many legal battles. This particular one has to do with the porn star Stormy Daniels. Mm-hmm. I like Stormy. I named my white BMW. My husband bought me a BMW SUV. I'm going to post it. It's gone. We leased it and stuff, and now it's gone. I miss her. I called her Stormy. Mm-hmm. I like Stormy. I love my car. Ooh. So it was beautiful. Yeah, if you I probably won't be able to ever get another one of those. But it was like, woo! It was beautiful. But Stormy. So he's got to testify on behalf of that because something's going on with that. And so it should be embarrassing to him because Melania felt embarrassed during that time, that she was on Anderson Cooper. I could see how the right could be like a little teed off with the left because, you know, it could feel like they're pinning each other against each other, like at Fox and CNN. But that's not how I see it because Fox don't report news. Like, they're not reporting that Trump may be arrested. Turn it on there right now and see if Fox is talking about Donald Trump. And if they are, it's everybody else's fault. Why are they messing with Donald Trump? But his legal fee doesn't stop there. He's got issues with the January 6th. And other like 6 or 7 other cases. And then those legal those documents that he had in his house. And so you can't tell me that the legal system is going after him hardcore. And they're not wasting any time because they know they are limited. And what they're trying to do is make sure he is not on the ballot. But or can get there. And this is the only way. One of the ways. I mean, I just can't see. I can't see his supporters rushing to his side like they was before, because unless the ones that are in jail are still loyal. Because one just went away for 3 years in prison for January 6th, a supporter. Someone just going to support Donald Trump and then took it too far, and now he's got 3 years in prison. And Trump can't pardon him right now. Not yet. You guys, let me know what you think about, this is what I want to know. And some of you guys have already answered these questions, so I may not even ask them. But this is a serious one. Do you ever think that Meghan will stop trying to bully and to get her way? I don't think so. I really have come to a conclusion that Meghan there is something, like everyone is saying, very narcissistic about her. But worse than that is that she believes it and she feels she's entitled to all this stuff, and that that she's not doing anything that is wrong, but telling her truth. I really do believe that she somewhat believes that. But what I